Okay.
Hi, I'm Kiesha of Simply Delicious Designs.
And I'm Hope of Hope Made Yarn Co.
And together we're Pine Barren Knits, episode 60.
And we're here today with
Sarah of String Theory.
And Sarah of Snyders of Crafting.
And together we're Spacey Girl Crafts. And this is episode 4.
Yeah.
64. 60 plus 4.
Plus 4.
My brain will not allow that to not happen.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay,
Oh my goodness.
this is take 2 because we realized after we got 15 minutes in that we had music playing.
Yes. We don't want to be copyrighted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have any problems, so we are starting over. So
Okay.
I don't even remember what we said last
Well,
time.
welcome.
Welcome
Yes.
in.
Hello.
Yes. Welcome.
Welcome if you're new, or welcome if you've joined us before. We appreciate you being here with us.
And today did we say already that we're together?
Yeah, we're together.
we're together. But
We're at String Theory.
we're at String Theory, which is off the White Horse Pike in Absecon. It's not your normal studio.
No, the studio is about 1,000 degrees right now.
I think we call that hella hot.
It was really gross this morning. It was incredibly hot. And even though I think it was actually hotter in the studio than it was outside, even though I had a fan trying to bring air in and another fan trying to blow air out, but the humidity was just trapping it all on the porch, so it was just gross. So
You really do have your own ecosystem out there.
I do.
Yep.
It's really not pleasant at all. So this will begin we won't be on the porch again until probably the fall. We'll be in different locations. Sometimes we'll maybe be here. We'll be in Kiesha's studio.
Yes.
Okay.
My studio has air.
She's got air conditioning. So that's a good thing, yeah, because I do not have air conditioning. So we are both podcasts about the fiber arts, mostly knitting.
We do some knitting and crocheting as well, and then occasionally, when I have the time, I bring in my sewing projects. I'll do the spiel again. Take 1, I talked about my current sewing work in progress, where I'm going to have basically like a little sock bucket, but it's going to have a strap on it that you can put on your wrist and basically allow you to walk around with your project and pull the yarn from your project and kind of knit on the go.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I still like the sock sack.
Sock sack?
Sock sack.
Sock sack.
It's just fun to say.
Sock sack.
Gosh.
I
I lost my train of thought now.
Sorry. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
And none of us are wearing any knitting or crocheting today.
No, because it's
Keisha's
way
got
too
her
hot.
jewelry on though.
Yes. And I realized I'm using one of her stitch markers here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I actually
Is that your
don't
progress one?
No, my progress one is
The
the
wool walk?
wool walk one. And
Okay.
there's no.
There's not a lot of progress from last podcast to this podcast. But you've been working on a million other things.
I have, which I'll share later. Yeah.
Do you want to show your, you could, like you hopped up with the other things, you could hop up and show your stitch marker necklace up by the,
Oh,
yeah.
here, let me do
so
that.
they can actually see it, because I'm probably not going to get a chance to edit that.
Boys. So this is I'm trying to show other things. But my stitch marker, here we go. And this is all my nature photography that I've turned into jewelry and stuff. But this is it's under resin. These are.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this particular one's on a 34 inch chain.
I
So it's
really like
bigger,
that
so I could
length.
do
That's a
that.
really nice length.
So yeah.
It is a nice length.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whew.
because it's nice too
So-
when you're trying to get the stitch markers off.
Well,
You're
yeah.
not like,
That's what I was wondering. Like,
Yeah.
how do you do? It's got a claw.
Yeah.
Yep, it's got
Oh,
an
okay.
obstacle wall.
I really need that.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Oh, we should mention that we also have,
I feel like sorry.
we still have a coupon code for our friend Angie's stitch markers,
Twinkle Dimple?
Twinkle
Yes.
Dimple. And it's, oh goodness, what is it? It's
We'll have it down at the bottom of the podcast.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
in our show notes. So I can't remember what it is, but it's for 15% off. So if you're interested in Twinkle Dimple Studio stitch markers and progress keepers, it'll be down in the show notes.
Oh, look at you with a little dust fan.
Yeah.
I need one of those for my office. That looks great.
Apparently, I have hot flashes around people a lot, and they feel bad for me, and then they give me fans. I have been gifted 3 fans. Well, it's funny because I didn't realize. Like, I knew, like, it was uncomfortable, but I didn't realize that I was turning pink. And, like, I knew I was sweating, but I didn't know I was turning pink until we were on the podcast one time. And I started to have a hot flash, and I turned pink, and I was like, oh, so that's what I look like when I'm having a hot flash.
Oh, my goodness.
Really? That's lovely.
Because you're so fair skinned.
Yes. So, yeah.
Do we want to go over our FOs or our HOs or alphabet soup?
Yes.
The other things.
What happened?
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
The my sleeve thingy came undone.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did your stitches fall off?
Crap.
Tragedy.
Oh my god, wait.
Wait.
Here. Ugh. How will
Oh,
that
it's right
happen?
here. Wait. Okay, but remember, this is good. This is the one you left the yarn in. So
Yeah.
you're fine. It's okay.
This happened to me before and I did the love note. I vaguely
What is
remember.
you need the pearl strings, the barber cord.
The barber. I thought I see one in there, or is that
No, that's just-
their waist yarn?
Waist yarn,
She's
yeah.
got waist yarn in, and then she had her. She put the cord
You
in.
need a barber cord.
See, I've never used that before.
I'm going
Is
to
that
show
the-
it to you.
That's just, it looks like a straw.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's like plastic.
Okay.
Okay, he's good.
Um,
And we are still recording.
hey, we fixed a potential dilemma. You fixed a potential.
Yep.
I did nothing. I was there for moral support.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my goodness.
So, here we go. Here, Kiesha.
Oh, thank
So
you.
for anybody that does not know, like this is my nephew's sweater that I put away for now. It's on timeout. So
Is it the anchor?
it is the anchor.
Okay.
So the barber cord, see, and I can tie it in a knot,
Oh, okay.
and you stick your needle
Yeah, you do like this.
right in here,
And stick your needle.
and you just whoop.
And you slip the stitches back onto the needle. So you're not trying to pick, like, you know how the
Oh,
waist
yeah.
yarn makes some of the stitches go like a
Uh-huh.
little tighter. This doesn't do that.
Right.
I didn't. Okay, I had no idea. Like I've seen it on things before, but I didn't know that's what you did.
That's
Okay.
that's what you do. Like this one's loose. See,
Uh-huh.
it just slips. You can just
Okay.
so it's just as you can see. This is the bottom of the sweater
Ah.
because I needed the needles for something else.
Okay.
So it also you're able to
Try it on.
Try it on.
Right. Okay.
It makes life so happy birthday.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
My half birthday's June 20th.
Oh!
Is it? That's my wedding anniversary.
Oh my god.
Well,
Well, look at us just getting stuff done.
Yeah.
a very happy young birthday to you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, where were we?
We were gonna show some stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Finished objects. Okay, so last podcast I talked about
I'll
the
take it.
Bright Side shawl.
Now that we know this works.
Throw that at you. And I knit another one without doing the contrasting like pearls on the knit rows, just to see the length difference. And
I made one of these, and I'm making another one.
Yep.
Bright side.
Yes.
That's why that sounds familiar
yes,
to me. Okay.
And that is made with fingering weight yarn from the yarn shop at Alma Park. It's called Black Ice. It's got a little sparkle in it.
It's really pretty.
Unfortunately, Yarn Shop at Alma Park closed within the last calendar year. But it was really cool. I wonder if she's still running the alpaca farm though.
I don't
Oh, yeah.
know. Because I know whatever she had that was her illness. It was that she couldn't be around other people.
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
I first found out about her store when I moved back up to New Jersey in 2021. I did the wool walk, and she was on the wool walk.
Yeah.
Then I think it was the last year.
That
she
was the last year she did
participated.
it.
Wow.
And it was really cool to go in because the alpacas were out. You could
Right.
see them. Like, obviously,
Wow.
you shouldn't touch them. But she did have the masks on and tell people like, hey, no. Was it 2021? No, it was 2023.
Yes, 2023
23.
was her last year.
Aw.
Because I got she dyes, or she did, every year she did a special color for the Wool Walk, and I got it that year.
And she had, we talked about this on take one. She had, like, you could sponsor an alpaca on her farm, and she would send you yarn spun from that alpaca. And you could, like, depending on how much money you sponsored, you could get enough yarn for a sweater or enough yarn for a hat, and it was really cool.
That's so cool.
We'll look and see if that alpaca farm's still running.
Yes.
Okay, so.
You're up.
Yeah. So I finished, okay. Yeah, I guess you can go pick them up. So I finished the mitts that I was making for my son, Owen. You can see where the stitch marker is. That's how far I was. I only started one the last time we were podcasting, so I finished that one, and I got the second one completely done. They are knit in my Splendid Dk in the color Hazy Shade of Winter. The pattern is the Ajax mitt by Stephen Barendt. My Splendid Dk is 246 yards. It's a 85-15 extra fine superwash merino and nylon. And I had quite a bit left over. So if you actually wanted to make and I actually did, I think I might have talked about this last time. I did one more repeat of the pattern than it called for because I felt like it was a little, Owen has the same size hands as I do.
Yeah.
And it felt a little short. So I did an extra repeat, and I think it's a nice length. But if you want it to be longer, you could definitely make it longer because there was plenty of yarn. Or if you wanted to make it longer on the hand, you would have enough yarn because I had quite a bit left over. So yeah,
They're beautiful.
I really love this pattern.
And you said it was a twisted stitch. It's not a cable.
It's a twisted left and a twisted right stitch to make the kind of like a faux cable. So they were really easy and a fun knit. So they went really quickly.
And I do have some DKs that are just one single.
Yeah, this would be
A
perfect
really good-
for
oh.
a one.
I love that.
This, and there's the matching hat too. So if you couldn't get both out of one, but if you either wanted a hat or a pair of mitts, because the hat takes almost an entire skein, and then the mitts were, well, technically though, I made the hat longer than it called for too. So
Well, I bet you could use the extra yarn from the
if
knits
you
for a
wanted,
pom-pom.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yep. So do you want to show your hoe?
Here's my hoe. So I finished, this is a gift sock. So I just started working on the other one. This is Hope's DK. It's Winter Festival, but it's one of her OG colors, so it is no longer available. But yeah, it's by the Crazy
Sock lady?
Sock Lady, yeah. And it's DK Vanilla.
Ooh,
That's the recipe.
I was gonna say before you sat down, I have one?
Yeah.
Oh, before I knock my water over. Oh my god.
Oh.
Today's the day.
Oh my gosh, yep.
All right, so I have one more fresh off.
Okay.
This is just a basket weave pattern that I kind of created. It's basic basket weave, knit 4, purl 4.
So pretty.
And I've been stash busting because I went through a spring cleaning. I can't tell you what yarn it is, but it's black and blue, has some sparkles. It's fingering weight, and I used 2 skeins of it to make one shawl.
Kind of had a theme
It's
going on.
Gorgeous.
Oh, I did. Yes, because black and blue.
Yeah.
I get into like color patterns.
We used to go to festivals and we would have to like control each other. Like
Oh,
you
yes.
already
You
have
have
that color
Yep.
at home. A lot of it. Stop buying it.
I did that for a while with reds and yellows because I was making a lot of, so my collegiate colors are garnet and golds.
Oh, okay.
So it's a Florida State. And I still do have so much red and yellow yarn, and
Right.
now I'm like, oh, but it's hockey season and my hockey colors are red, white, and blue, so I want a blue
Right. Oh my gosh.
So
I did have I was gonna do with the thing, but I forgot.
What thing? Which thing?
The yarn that I spun.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Didn't
not
you
a
just have it
clue.
here?
I
did have it
did.
a second ago. Where'd it go?
I have no idea.
Did you put it, go back behind
Is it
your?
in the back?
No, that's the atrocity.
Oh.
The atrocity.
Is it behind the counter?
It's just, did you take it over?
Yes, it's behind the
I
counter.
put it away.
See, two people, one brain.
So I don't have a finished knit or crochet project, but I'm teaching myself how to spin yarn. So I have I forget what it's called. It's the little electric, the eel or EW, that my boys bought me for Christmas.
Aw.
So, yes. And this was the first one that I did. It's a little spinny dealy job with just 2 colors, so that was fun.
Which I love those colors.
Yes.
Purple and white.
And it's like a chunky, I feel like.
Yeah. It's a thick and thin too.
Exactly. And then I got a little bit better my second go, and this was 1 color. And I got gifted all of this fiber, so I have no idea even if they're natural or acrylic or whatever. But all the different colors through this. Would you do the honors?
Absolutely.
They're small pieces. They're all like.
I'm sorry, I totally brain fried. I was looking at you and
These are like 2 ounce
Like little
Little
I can't remember
cloud
what they're called.
puffies.
They have a name.
Do they have a name?
Yeah.
I need to look this stuff up.
I can't remember what-
But
I've-
yeah.
I've seen other, because I don't spin, but I want to learn how to spin, but a couple of people that I watch spin, and they call them something, I can't remember.
Okay, I'll have to definitely get on my terminology there.
cool.
Because you can see all
Want
the
me to show you
different.
the other one too?
Oh, sure. All the different colors throughout. It's like,
Yeah.
it came out really pretty.
Would you like that?
So, I'm getting
Oh.
there.
Wait, what was? I feel like I was doing this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is really pretty.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to do a bag with that. The
Ooh.
Oh,
Pearl Soho came out with like the market bag, and it's
nice.
it's really pretty, and it calls for like a worsted.
It's one of their free patterns, right?
It is one of their free patterns. So, and in fact, I think I saw it on a different podcast. Somebody did it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I was like, ooh, I could do that in my spare time.
Which is
Never.
This is why you don't have much progress.
Exactly. I have not finished anything in quite a while.
It's okay. I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we want to start with our whips?
Yes.
Okay.
And do you want to start, Sarah?
Oh yeah, so I only brought 1 whip with me. So we're doing sock classes again here at String Theory, which I love teaching, and I am doing 2 at a time toe-up socks. We're doing an afterthought heel, so I have put in like waist yarn here. I don't know if you want to.
Do you want me to?
I put in some colorful waist yarn where the heel will go, and I'm just kind of finishing the cuff. But I call them my rainy day socks because,
Oh, I see the.
yes.
Okay.
So
Right
this is actually, Hope, this is your stick season sock set from the fall. And I used Pacific Knit Co.'s doodle knits. I used a couple of their motif patterns to come up with the theme. And I don't know, just
So cool.
stick season in the fall reminds me of like rainy weather and
Yeah.
coziness. So I like it. Like, I love the rain. It's not a bad thing.
And what was the other name for that? It's an afterthought heel or
A peasant heel.
peasant heel.
So when I was doing my research for the class, they're all like insert heels is like the generic term, or insertable heels. And then a forethought or afterthought heel is where you put the stitch marker where you want your heel to go. And then where I put the waist yarn, that's technically called a peasant heel.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So because you're thinking of this ahead of time,
Uh-huh.
whereas the stitch marker you just kind of place and then you pick up the row before and after that stitch marker and you cut the yarn from like
Your
the-
actual
your
sock.
actual sock, and that freaks me out.
Isn't
Like
that like that? What's that other thing? That
steeking.
Ugh.
Steeking
Yeah.
still freaks me out. Like so,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'd rather cut the waist yarn than.
I watched like a YouTube thing of it, and it's like watching a horror movie.
Yeah.
And watching the person, I was like, no. Oh my god.
We
Mm-mm.
had a We had a customer who Sarah helped her steek her sweater, and the whole time I'm like eye twitching, just like
Yeah.
oh.
And she said it was so scary because when she was cutting down the middle for the cardigan to be open, she said it seemed to shrink. Like it all shrunk in on itself. But then when she put the band and the button band in the holes and everything, it kind of came back together. I was like, that's kind
I don't like that.
weird, but
It's magic,
yeah.
but no,
Yeah.
not
magic. I'm not.
not my
I'm
kind of
dealing with that.
magic.
Yeah.
No.
My problem is that once you cut the yarn, you can't undo it.
Correct.
Right.
And I have a tendency to maybe, decide, I really don't like the sweater anymore. I'm just going to get the yarn back. But once you cut it,
That's
Yeah,
it.
you can't.
there's no reclaiming the yarn.
I thought about, because I have a bunch of like old acrylic junk yarn that I've had for decades.
And try.
And I've thought about trying it with that, but then at the same time, like,
Yeah, but you'll never mess up on that yarn.
Right.
It'll be
It'll
when
be
you
the good
have-
yarn.
Yeah, the good yarn.
And then when you,
But it's also like, okay, you still have to put the work in to knit the swatch.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I do have machines. I have knitting machines in the back.
know.
I cheat a little bit.
Sorry. You
So-
have a couple whips.
I do actually. Because we're doing the tank along, I decided to do up a couple of them to see how they go. And Kiesha knitfluenced me on the thank you. So this is my thank you. This is the front. But I decided I'm gonna do. Sorry, I keep doing that. Fronting. I'm gonna do, instead of the racer back, I'm just gonna do the front on both sides.
Oh, okay.
Especially because I
like
already messed up.
Oh, how did you mess up?
So when I was decreasing for the straps,
Uh-huh.
on one of them I didn't decrease enough. I have 6
Okay.
on one and 8 on the other.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? That's just gonna be the back.
There you
Nobody
go.
will notice.
And you don't like racerbacks anyway.
I don't care for racer backs. So, but I really love the way that the pattern was. And I thought it would be nice in this. And it's a worsted weight. And who is it by? Anna Olson.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, why does that sound familiar?
Wait, was it Anna or Amy? I
Is
think
it
it's Amy. Also.
Amy Olson.
Yeah.
I can't read my handwriting. But
What
yeah,
yarn did you use?
I used my own Supple yarn in Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. So
And that's your.
this is my worsted. This is the original base. I got a new base, which has a bit more of a softer feel to it.
It's a little floofier.
So yeah, a little floofier. But I believe it's still it's just 100% superwash merino, 21.5 micron. Yeah. So nothing too special, but special.
Okay. I am. Oh boy.
Oh, you're still working on those.
Yeah. Yes, because his feet are huge.
Yes.
See, if he had Sarah's feet, it would
Yeah.
be fine.
I have tiny feet.
But
Yeah.
he does not have Sarah's feet.
No.
He wears like a size 10.5 mids. So,
Oh.
so I have been working on if you've
Do you
been
want
with
me
us yet. Well, hold on.
I
Okay,
do
there we
like
go.
that yellow.
Yeah, that's this. So I've been working on these for a while. They are knit in limoncello spreads, which I am not currently dyeing, but I can dye if you want it.
It's a nice spring color.
Yeah. It's similar to my marigold, but marigold's more of a like buttery yellow, where
Okay.
this is more of like a lemony gold.
Yeah.
It's not coming out the right color.
It
on
feels
there, but-
like a fabric. Just want to let you know.
Is that like a good thing?
She
She knits very tight.
So yeah,
Okay.
it feels like material.
So yeah, so they're for my youngest son. I started with a 2x2 rib. I think I did it for like 72 stitch cast on because he has big feet. So I did 2x2 rib for I think about 15 rows. Then I did the leg about 5 inches from the cast on, and then I did a slip stitch heel. I'm doing a heel flap and gusset, and so yeah, that's it. And then I'm still knitting away until so I think I was there the last time we recorded, so I didn't get very far. I've only added about an inch on because I was working on these, and you'll see my next whip in a second once it gets back to me. But Oh, and this is, I'm sorry, this is knitting my,
You said limoncello.
no, but I didn't say the
Jojo.
base. Jojo's favorite, which is a 75% fine merino and 25% recycled nylon. So.
I feel like I'm in school and I'm getting up to speak in front of the classroom. So this is my Portage.
You sound so happy about it.
I know. I'm finally getting the hang of it.
It looks
but
beautiful.
Thank
And I
you.
love the color.
Thank you. So this is Hope's DK. Yes. Twilight Mist. So if you look closely, it seems like it has kind of like a fuchsia
Very
haze.
wrinkly
Yeah.
haze to it,
Yeah.
which I don't
So
think is coming across on the video.
no, it's not. But
little
anyways, I don't know if last time I talked about I separated the sleeves. And by separating the sleeves, well, I did separate one. You helped me with the other one, but I guess I'm getting
Go on
there.
your own.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I just want to get past this part. Hopefully, by the time October rolls around.
Well, are you doing it very long, or are you gonna?
No, I'm probably going to cut it about here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's a good length, especially if you're gonna do the
Pockets, and that's all I keep thinking about. Is it just drooping down tonight?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like even my lapoof has gotten
Yeah, because
Bigger,
superwash
yeah.
does grow.
Yeah.
Except for mine.
so.
Well, you
Puts it in the dryer.
Yes. Dan is not allowed to go near your knits
Oh my
anymore.
gosh, yeah.
What did you put in the dryer last time?
My
Tank top?
He put
slide
something else in
tank
the
top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It still fits
It's
you.
okay though?
It is
Oh,
okay.
okay.
You
Yes.
just gotta reblock it.
I mean, I appreciate the fact that he is doing laundry and stuff,
Yes.
but
Well, I think this time what had happened was
what had happened was.
he didn't realize it was mixed in with the towels and the jeans.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, and because he's been very, very conscientious. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Did it get super fluffy?
It
From
did,
the,
but no pilling. Hold on.
That man, he
good.
probably saw it come out and like, come here.
No, because I'm not mean about it.
Yeah.
I'm not mean
Oh yeah,
about
so you can't even really tell.
it. No, you can't.
I
It's-
wouldn't have known unless she said something.
Yeah, it's a little tighter. Like when I went to go put it on.
Uh-huh.
and it's a little, like, I feel like this is a little duller than it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do a shaving
Yeah.
and just bring it back to its glory.
Yeah, I mean,
It looks fine.
It does, and I'm surprised that it didn't have any of the pilling
Yeah.
because my lapoof did after it got washed.
yeah.
So yeah, but it's like a
It is.
cloud.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so.
Your turn again. I only have one
Oh, you
more.
just had the one, okay, so.
So I am still working on elf mail. I did not get far at all. I got about three rows. You can't even see. That's my stitch marker. So it is a broken.
Want me to?
What is that called? Here, I'll pass it over.
Broken
Seed or moss stitch?
something.
Oh, this is cool.
No, it's really neat looking.
Yeah,
yeah,
this is
it's
so
really,
cool.
really cool. And the story is,
Wow.
her husband walked by and said that looks like chainmail for an elf, and that's how she got the name. And
That
that's
is really cool.
by Danny Miga.
Is that the same?
That is
Yeah.
the same one. So this one is made with Capemay Fig Jam in her MCN, and then the main color, which is the gray part, is Phantasm
Oh, that's my
in
yarn.
Hope. So yes, so it has like
I was
Kate.
thinking that's a pretty girl.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
And it's
Oh,
funny,
good.
like so hers has like a bit of
A little bit of a sheen.
sheen to
Yeah.
it. And so not only is it super soft because Hope,
Yeah, it feels really soft. Yeah.
yeah, it also has kind of like a silky texture to
Yeah,
it.
Silky smooth.
cool.
So I'm like really, really excited. My aunt's gonna love it if I ever get it done. Because I'm not even at the sleeves yet.
I love the way that the two colors go together. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of fish scales.
Yeah, it's
Oh
really
yes, it
yes,
does. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just dropped a stitch.
And I did say that right, Phantasm?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's that. Did anybody else have whip?
Yeah, I hold on a second. I just dropped a stitch and
Oh,
then I
no.
will show mine after I get the stitch back. No, it's gonna sit in a minute. It's fine. Okay, so I made some serious progress on my Portage. So I was here last time.
Should I take it up there?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so I was there. I think I had
My
like,
ring is going to be so excited with the up and down.
Oh, I like your little mermaid tail.
So I made it about an inch shorter than what the pattern calls for because I know it's going to grow. So it's fine. You're fine. It's fine. You. So I finished the 1x1 cable on the back, and I started the 5 inches of 1x1 ribbing, and I think I'm probably about 3.5 inches so far. So I'm probably be done in the next day or two with the ribbing, and then it's probably going to go on break for a little while so that I can get some other projects done. I'll probably talk about my project that I'm probably going to cast on tomorrow, later, but yeah. So it's done in my stick season. It's Splendid Dk. So I already told you the stats for Splendid Dk. So yeah, so I'm really loving it. It's got and you can't see it on there, but it just has so many different colored speckles. It's really.
I love it.
And that was your winter.
It was my winter.
It was your winter, but for some reason to me it brings up fall.
Well, I think because that was her fall/winter sock set.
No, it was my
No.
winter.
Oh, it was your winter
Fall
sock
was
set.
Rhinebeck.
Oh, okay.
And then this was my
Beer missing
winter.
out.
Yeah, because the color, like for me, stick season is like, when all of the
In Vermont.
leaves are off, which doesn't really happen until winter in my
Yes,
yard.
yes.
Actually, it doesn't even tend to happen until spring a lot of times because I have a lot of oak trees.
Okay.
So when you've got that, the really pale blue sky
Yes.
in the fall, winter, that pale blue, and then all of the browns and things, and then the white of the snow. So
And the little bits of
Kind of.
orange and the leaves that have already fallen.
a little bit of crinkly that sticks up through the snow, and yeah. So yeah, that was my winter one. Fall will always probably be a Rhinebeck
Okay.
Inspired. kind of.
inspired.
So I learned about you when Sarah opened. Well,
Yeah.
I knew who you were. Like I've seen you at up in the Oranges when I did the wool walk a couple years ago, but I didn't really get into your yarn until sock sets.
Yeah.
So for me, this was, I don't know. It reminds me of fall. I don't know why.
I just does. Same.
And I
don't know.
think maybe because it was fall/winter when you opened, and that's
Yes.
in my mind. That's
That's
and
what it is,
And
yeah.
I did. I think. Well, no, it came out January 1st.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it was winter, but
Okay.
yeah. But I think I started probably
When you got
so-
back from Rhinebeck.
Yeah. Well, that was the first sock set was the Rhinebeck one right after Rhinebeck, which I didn't intend to start doing sock sets. It was literally just for the house, and everybody in the house was like, "You need to put these on the website," and I was
yeah.
like, "Okay."
And they've done so well.
Yes, yeah. So
I'm
yeah.
addicted now.
I'm having issues figuring out my summer one, but it's okay.
And if anybody needs any, I still have a few of the spring.
Yeah, I'm currently out of stock in the spring, and unless I get an order in the next day or two, that there will be no more spring being dyed. But yeah, and I think Vicki might have a few left
Good.
there too in Ocean City. But yeah, I'm out. So, and I would really prefer not to dye, just because I'm trying to work on the summer one now. So, which I will talk about here in a little bit. So, did you have any more?
Nope, just working on this.
Just that.
You have your hat, right?
Oh, I do have my
Yeah, you
hat.
got your hat.
So that kind of ties in a little bit with my shop top. So
Let me get my feet out of your way.
I can just quickly go over that. I've got everything We just got something new in, which was the Ultimate Pima by Juniper Moon Farm, and you can see all the pretty colors.
Or did you want to take them up and show them?
They and all the
It is
colors
really
kind of
soft.
go together too. Which
They
I
do.
love.
And I don't have anything in green as a display, so I was making a sun hat. Look at that,
Oh, cute.
right? I just got to do the brim.
That's
So,
really cute.
yeah.
Here are the colors.
And it is.
And I
Oh, they're
love
so soft.
and I love that, Sarah, that you do this because not a lot of shops that I've been to in my limited experience do crochet samples.
Yes.
So I love that that is a crochet
This is so
sample that we
cute.
have here.
And that's a free pattern. I think I wrote it down. Summer Sun
love how it
Hat by
feels.
Susan Baya. It's on Ravelry. Cute, quick, easy. It goes from child all the way to large adult. So it's pretty easy to follow. I really did like it. And this is a DK, but I feel like it's a heavier DK. It's not super thin, but it's fantastic cotton, and it's 100% organic, and it's, what did he say it was? GOTS certified. I don't exactly know what that is.
You know, I love Juniper.
I do too.
Juniper. Juniper. I've seen
I
Juniper.
do love
Because
their
it's
cotton.
similar.
I love their
It's one of
cotton. Yeah.
cottons.
I think on our first episode I showed a pair of socks that I made from Juniper Moon, the purple shorties that I
Yes.
made.
Yeah, I love their.
I made for my mom. And I love working with Juniper Moon Farm.
Yeah.
I did get their solstice last year. Not last year, the year before in the Wool Walk. And I think it was the solstice. It's kind of like a linen blend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Zoe.
Oh, Zoe, I've heard people talk about that a lot.
And it's
wanted
nice.
to try it.
I haven't finished the project yet.
Yeah, but you get a lot of stuff done now.
Yeah.
I mean, haven't you made a lot of the samples in here?
Some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few, a couple.
Oh, actually, I wanted to show because of the fact that I never actually got a chance to knit the summer, or not the summer, the spring sock set. I wanted to show.
Oh,
ones you have, because I never actually, so I don't think that we've actually shown it on our podcast because I never actually got a chance to grab them and show them real quick. So this was the spring sock set. So I don't think, oh yeah, that shows it off really well.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so the spring sock set was April showers, so the blue, April showers, and then bring May flowers. So that's
Super pretty.
yeah, it really is pretty. I really like that combination. Yeah.
Oh my God, I was just gonna say, they look like the socks that are hanging up there.
Yes, they are.
And that was also done as an afterthought heel. Except when I was doing the bind off, I was talking to Sarah, we were like FaceTiming, and she was walking me through it because I forgot the steps
Oh, for Kitchener.
for the Kitchener, and I didn't realize I had already done the first two steps. So as she was walking me through it, I was doing it backwards. So I have all pearl bumps.
Oh,
That sounds like a Kiesha. That's something I would do.
It's fine. Nobody will ever see them once I put them on my feet.
exactly. Nobody's gonna know. So.
Nobody's gonna know.
Well, this is one of your progress keepers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, you're just everywhere.
Okay, so just stepped myself. Go good. Oh, I don't even know. I didn't bring the thing that says how we.
Oh, yeah.
I
A
usually
reminder.
have that. Yeah.
Oh, but I feel like I have a version of that written down in one of my several bullet journals.
So okay, so we did FOs, we did whips.
Mhm.
I think we usually do shop talk and then we go into
Events or anything.
events and things like that.
Yeah.
We didn't. We usually at some point say what we've been up to too. I
Oh,
guess we can
and what
do
we
that.
bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll. Do we want to do shop talk and then we can talk about like what we've been up to the last 2
Sure.
weeks?
Sure.
And then okay, so do you have some shop talk?
We just have the couple of classes that we're doing.
Yeah,
Sarah picked out some.
So we're doing a summer series, crochet or knit along summer top. It could be we have we have 2 crochet and 2 knit patterns here that you can choose from, and then you come, I think it's 8 weeks, starting Tuesday?
Tuesday.
So you guys know we were filming this on June 19th, so what is that, the 22nd?
It is, no, because that's the pitch and stitch.
No, 24th.
24th.
June 24th, because it's the day before I get out of school. And I picked 3 of Hope's colors. I actually got these from the trunk show because this is your one pot that you did. Oh gosh, and I love it. So this is this one pot, which I wish wasn't a one pot because I would buy a million of these, where it's like a purpley blue kind of, I don't know what you did.
Whatever she did, I bought 2. She only got 1.
That is literally, I had a bunch of jars with a little bit of this and a little bit of that left over, and I went, I need my jars empty because I need them to be able to mix dye. So we're gonna put 3 skeins in a pot, and we're gonna go, and now we have 3 clean jars.
Yeah, and Sarah bought 2 of the skeins, and I bought the 3rd one. So there you go. And then I also have blueberry picking and moody blue, all in your Hope's favorite fingering weight. And
you're gonna do the.
I'm gonna do the slide tank top again. I wore it on our podcast last time in my Kobasi red, white, and blue. But this so soft.
You're gonna do a gradient?
I don't know. I haven't decided. I know I want them to go together, and I'll let the yarn tell me.
Gotcha.
I'll let it speak to me.
Yeah.
What else are we doing? We also have we have kids classes coming up.
We
Oh,
do.
fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
lots of kids classes. We talked a little bit about that last time.
Yeah.
Oh, what
So-
are the ages?
So we're gonna do 2 separate classes, one 8 to 13. I
Or
think it is.
8 to 12, and then 13 to 17.
Oh,
So like a
that's
teen
awesome.
group, and then a tween group.
Oh, that's
Yes.
so much
Yeah.
fun.
And we'll see how that goes. We haven't had a lot of grabbers for that yet.
No, but we still
I think
time.
once
Yeah.
the dust settles from like all the
Yeah.
schools.
Yes.
Yeah, like schools are
everything.
just getting out of
Yes.
school either yesterday or next week, and
Yeah.
I'm sure after a week, parents will be like, "Get you out of my house."
Yeah.
I
want you
I
to do
remember
something
those
but
days.
besides on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I forget all that stuff because I'm here. When I'm not here, I'm home.
Yes. There are 4 more school days left. I have 2
Oh
more
my
with the
goodness,
kids,
you
and
still are
then
in
yeah,
school.
Yeah, they had.
I have 2 more with the kids, and then 2 teacher work. I don't know what we're gonna do for 2 days after the kids get out.
Annoy each other.
Yeah. I plan on bringing, like, my admin already knows, like, during staff meetings, I'm sitting there with my knitting needles. They already know I'm bringing projects.
Yeah.
So,
You're listening more when you're knitting.
You do because
you do.
you're. It's focusing you.
Yeah, that's why I
Yes.
tell people all the time.
it's like, instead of having a fidget spinner or
Yep.
whatever, and I'm annoying
Or
everybody.
sneaking and staring at your phone.
Or I
Yeah.
sit there and I'll click.
Oh, that
Oh.
drives me bananas.
Right. So
Click, click, click.
click, 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 click.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think that's it for the shop.
Pretty much. I mean, just your basic stuff and.
And, we restocked the Barocco Vintage.
Yes, I've got a few new colors. You can kind of see that behind Hope there. And we're doing an F-bomb.
Yes, we are.
We
we're
are
doing
going to do the F-bomb class. I'm excited
a
for that.
crochet F-bomb class, so it's gonna be fun.
Sounds like this stuff because I do love a good F-bomb.
Uh-huh. And it's the perfect thing. You can either squeeze it or throw it at the person, whatever you want to do.
I'll need several of them.
Yes.
I'll need
That
a
way,
whole
when your
arsenal.
kids annoy you, it's the safest
Oh my
way to
God.
just.
I don't know if that'll go over when my kids annoy me because you can't really throw things at the students.
No.
No.
I can throw things at people in public.
Yes.
What are you looking at? Bam!
I will throw several at my husband though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw them at the dog,
Oh.
cats.
They might eat it.
Oh,
that might be
yeah.
No.
No, she's got a weird texture thing.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the cats might have fun with it because it's got the little tassel at the top where the explosion
No,
happens.
I really wish.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
I forgot to talk about Julie
Oh,
and her stitch markers.
real quick before
Okay.
I hand it off to them. I
we're still-
the stitch
we're
markers.
stitch markers.
We're still in shop though.
That's right. Oh my
Here,
gosh.
push them over. I'll show them.
Oh, all
Push them
right.
over there.
You might even want to take them out. And this was only a couple. She's got a bunch more.
More designs. So our friend, Sarah's longtime friend,
Yes.
but friend to all, Julie.
I don't know if it
made
shows. Nope, I'll check them
some
out.
Stitch markers over the past couple weeks and displayed them to us at Knit in Public Day, which we'll talk more about that later.
And they're both crochet and knit, or either or. I should say.
Progress
So- so-
progress keeper.
Or crochet stitch marker. Yeah, she's got like the little lobster
Sorry.
claw and some.
So we have these.
The little sparkles.
Yes. So what did we say? The ones with the beads were like $6, I think.
Yeah, the ones that have the
Nice.
beads and the charms are $6. If they're just a single charm or a single bead, then it's $4. So,
We'll be carrying that in the store, right?
yep, they're in the store for whenever you
I'm
need
so sorry. Here, I'll show this one.
a little progress keeper or a new
Look,
stitch
you
marker.
can never have too many.
No, and that one says yarn.
It's,
Oh,
it's
good word,
a
Kiesha.
skein of yarn.
Can't really see that one.
Well,
Oh,
they
here we
just
go.
have to come to the shop to see.
Yeah.
Maybe put your hand
And then-
behind.
That one, the silver one might show it more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, oh gosh. I just noticed like it is.
It's getting dark.
Super dark.
We're
There's
about
supposed to be a thunderstorm
Storm
coming
coming.
through.
Hi.
yeah.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, that
I'll
one's
do
really
that.
pretty.
Oh, that's like how they do on the TikTok. They do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all different. I mean,
Yeah.
she's got like a frog and
She made
a
one.
fairy.
Really cute.
She made one and she was like, "Oh, I made this with you in mind." So of course I had to buy it from her. It had black beads and a little witch charm.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I have all the spooky things on my arms. So.
Mm.
They said it's gonna pass quick,
I hope
Okay,
so.
good.
as long as it, doesn't take down any of the power. We'll be good.
Yay!
That would be
Should
interesting.
we run out and get your yarn sewn?
No,
Oh.
it's bolted in.
Oh, okay.
Dan made sure.
Okay.
Because I was like, that was one of my things. I have one of those waveable flag things, and
Oh, I see. That's why I
Yeah.
kept seeing it up the corner of my eye. I was like,
when he was putting it up, I was like, what
It's gone
happens
again.
if
There it
it
is.
blows onto the street?
oh,
It'll be a massive lawsuit.
yeah. yeah.
So he made sure that the pole is into the cement ground, and then he's got like
Okay.
this weird clamp thing that I have to do. It's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Here.
So shop
Yeah, they do.
for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys now.
What was that?
That was leaves.
Oh,
That was weird.
yes.
Oh, I hope. Well, I'm gonna have to. Hopefully the sound is okay. I will be doing some adjustment, but hopefully, because I was just thinking.
The back and forth. But I think the
roadside,
last
too.
time you were here,
I think
it was fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we'll be good. All right. So I have a little bit of shop talk. I didn't really bring much with me, and these aren't actually in the shop, but I'm hoping to get them in the shop fairly soon. I was working on my summer sock set, and it didn't quite. It didn't quite work out the way that I was thinking. So this is just a one pot.
Okay.
But they are.
It's still pretty.
They're.
Do you want to take them up there and show them?
I love that green.
Yeah, the green is probably going to become a color.
Okay.
I was working on that today, but I need to tweak it a little bit. But yeah, so this was supposed to be kind of obviously it's green and it's not quite.
Here, I'll do.
Okay, honestly, if you are from South Jersey, you know the Atlantic Ocean here is green.
It is.
It's
murky.
murky.
It's a very murky green, but when you look out at it,
So I'll
it
do all
looks dark blue.
Yes.
So I was trying to mimic that in the mini. I failed.
These. Oops.
So it ended up turning out to be a really cool green, and I really like it, but it is definitely not our ocean at all.
I mean, you still see some of the blue in there.
Yeah, but it's still
Yeah, like in
it's
here.
more. I don't know. It's more.
It's definitely a keeper.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
really pretty. I really like the color, but it's
You see,
not
I'm sitting
what-
here. I'm like this. Which one? Do I
Yeah.
the other one?
But it's not what I
Uh-huh.
was intending to make. So anyway, so I and then the other one was it's supposed to be the main
Okay.
color for the socks. Yeah, but it didn't work out exactly what I wanted to do either. What I was trying to go for was kind of like the ocean and the beach with the umbrellas on it, but no, it didn't quite turn out.
Right?
So
Yeah.
very pretty. So I apparently won't have very many left to put on
My
the
bad.
website, but
Sorry, not sorry.
there will be a couple on the
Can't wait to talk
website.
about purchases.
Yes. Should I go grab mine?
So there will be a couple, I think about 2 left at the end of today, but they will be on the website as soon as I get a chance to get a picture of them, which obviously will not be happening this evening because it just got really dark. But hopefully I can get a picture of whatever's left over tomorrow.
I'm excited about that.
And get them up. So, yes.
Okay.
So there's 2 left.
So they will be on the website as soon as I can get them up. So if you're interested, apparently grab them quickly.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Yes,
Not at all.
But I'm working on my summer sock set. So far I feel I had an idea probably a couple months ago for what I wanted to do for my summer sock set, and then I had to do some custom colors and some other things, and the idea kind of went, well, that's not going to work because that's essentially what I did for a custom color. So I've been trying to figure out what I want to do, and we'll see. I tried again today, and so next episode you will see the next one pot that is not going to be the summer sock set. So hopefully by July 1st, because it should come out, which will be before our next podcast, right? I think, yeah.
I think so.
Hopefully by July 1st, I will have a summer sock color, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm working on it. I'm trying.
We podcast on the 3rd.
So.
Oh, yeah, it'll be out. That's
Hopefully
right.
there
Yeah.
will be a color before then. I don't know. We will see. I'm struggling with this one for some reason. I don't know why, but I am. So. Yeah. And then my son and I were actually talking about it, and he was saying, well, maybe you should do this. And so I'm like, it may end up going in a completely different direction altogether. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah. So that's the only thing. I didn't bring anything else for Shop Talk. I'm working on the website. I have gotten a lot up on the website. I do have a few one pots and things like that need to be photographed and up. I think there are a few, like everything I think other than one pots, I think are up. They may or may not have a photo. It might be sort of like I have Marigold in JoJo and Hope, and maybe the Splendid Dk photo is missing right now type of thing. But it's up there. You can purchase it. It's just maybe it's missing a photo right now because I've actually got everything in like a little notebook, and I'm trying to go through and anything that is missing photos. Some things are missing photos because I'm also I need to dye the yarn in order to photograph the yarn. So, but everything is pretty much up there. So I've been really
You just reminded me.
working on it.
We've done websites now.
You have a website? I didn't know that.
Just did it today, so
yes.
it's published-ish,
Kind of.
Okay.
but they're
It's
registering
bare
the
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
domain name and the whole thing. So hopefully
Awesome.
in the next few days, it'll be up.
Yay.
Probably not to sell yet,
Yeah.
but it'll have all our information, links to classes, all that fun
Nice.
stuff.
Awesome.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yay.
And I'll make things a lot easier for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah.
No, I think it will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out if there was a way that it like helps generate your emails. Cause
No.
but no.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
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 If only.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It would because
You hate doing that.
I do.
Oh, I know.
Which it went from every week to every other week to like
Once a month.
once a month-ish.
Oh, wait, you mean newsletters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been talking about doing a newsletter for, let me see, I have my business since 2010.
Yeah.
I've never done a newsletter, yeah.
I do a newsletter every once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so distracting
Yeah.
to me, and
It
I'm trying
is.
not to like stare at it.
What?
Just the traffic.
traffic.
Oh, the traffic? I'm
Yes.
staring at the way the
Yeah.
The wind's
traffic
going.
has been, it's been.
It is getting lighter over there, but
Yeah.
Oh, it is raining.
It is.
It's on the windows over there.
just the cars going by, I'm like, stop looking at Kiesha, stop looking at him. Yeah, they're,
They zoom on by.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess this is like,
Well, it's 7. It's 7 o'clock.
Is
right?
it 7 o'clock?
Seriously, 7 o'clock?
yeah.
Surprise!
Oh, well, we did get started and then we had to restart. I
Yes.
forgot about that. And we were a little late getting
That was
here,
the
too.
flag.
Oh,
It's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so,
Oh, so what have you guys been up to lately?
well, we did Knit in Public.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
We did Knit in Public down at the lower library.
Yarnia South.
Yarnia South.
Yeah.
The Lower Cape Branch Library. Unfortunately, it wasn't very public this year because the weather was bad. So last year they had a tent and people were knitting outside. But this year, because the weather was bad, they were in one of the like meeting rooms in the back.
Auxiliary rooms, I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
So, and then after that, I headed up to the Garden State Beer Company and met you guys for
Yes, for our Knit in
for
Public
your
Day.
Knit in Public. Yeah.
Which thank you again to Garden State Beer Company. We had a blast. We
Yes.
had about 14 to 15 people join us.
And
Thanks
thanks
a
for
lot of
coming
fun.
out.
Yeah,
for everybody
it
that
was,
came.
It was
Yeah.
a success all
It was
around.
really, I met people that I hadn't met before.
Yeah.
And I know a couple people I talked to, they said that they just had seen it, like they hadn't even come to the store yet. So,
Yeah.
and they had just seen that you were doing it and
Well, I
yeah,
guess-
so that was really great.
Garden State had it on their website
Yeah,
too.
yes,
so
Oh,
that
that's
helps.
really nice.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I saw they did a really nice post on Instagram.
They did. In
Yes.
fact, she took more pictures than
I know,
I
they
did.
took a ton of pictures.
So I was grateful for that. But we,
I didn't even notice them taking the
Me
pictures.
either.
No, they came around while we were all like mid-project.
Yeah,
Just
like
that-
we were all busy apparently because I
But that's
didn't
cool though,
realize
that's
they were
nice
doing
to
that.
know. Like,
Yeah.
you know what would be cool? Like, just lost that thought.
Okay.
Oh my God.
well, I definitely want to do it again. And then, I mean, there's quite a few breweries around. So
Yeah.
like maybe we could get something together down your way.
That's what I was
We've
thinking.
been-
I was thinking
yeah,
about
doing
Ludlam.
Ludlam.
That's what was going to come out of my
Yes,
mouth.
'cause
And I'm like, we could do like you guys are, you know what I mean? And then you guys, like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
I love that idea.
That's what I was trying to get it out of my mouth. And I'm like,
Well, and there's I know like Capemay Brewing, they have that lovely back patio as well too.
Yeah.
So we could if
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
a hot day, sit
Yeah.
outside.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because
that might be a nice
there?
one to do in the fall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or also Cape May Winery.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, really nice.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
could do all the things.
We love a good
Yes.
sip and stitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do enjoy a good slips. Oh
Slip
my
stitch.
God.
Slip and stitch.
Because that's what I will be doing. I will be slipping stitches, apparently.
No, we'll bring something super easy.
I know.
Just sit
Well,
down,
it won't
around,
be
and knit around,
this-
and knit
yeah.
around. Some
It won't be
nice
your
DK
Portage.
socks.
Yeah, it won't be the Portage.
Nice DK socks, just
Yeah.
on the leg or the foot up.
It will
Exactly.
be anything, I think, than
around
this.
and around
Yeah.
and around.
I think that's what I was working on
Actually-
my Franken socks.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
you were.
Yeah.
I remember we were doing a podcast and I was working on brioche and I was doing it easier. You remember
Yeah, yeah.
doing that easier
Oh my
than this
goodness.
thing.
Oh, wow.
And I know
Sorry.
when I'm done with this, I'm going to be so happy, but it's just,
In the moment, it's
yeah,
like
it's a little hectic.
Yeah.
I have to say.
So what else did we? Oh, and we had knit on the boardwalk. We did that on the. Oh, that was just yesterday.
I know.
Oh, you
well,
did yesterday?
It was just yesterday.
But we
Except
did it at the.
We didn't do it on the boardwalk because it was bad weather. So
Okay.
we ended up doing it. In
Well, the weather was
library.
iffy.
Yeah,
'Cause it turned
ended up
out.
actually being fine.
Yeah,
because
it
of
turned out
weather.
being fine.
But they were calling for thunderstorms.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to be on the
Yeah.
boardwalk in a thunderstorm. So we chose to do it at the library, which honestly, it was humid and yucky out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it was nicer to do it at the library anyway. We had a few people join us, which was very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you to those of you who came out. We did want to mention that our next, technically we should be knitting on the boardwalk or the beach on June 2nd, or not June, July 2nd. That's not happening because we do not go into Ocean City 4th of July week. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I'm barely
know.
wanting to go in right now. All
Yeah.
the traffic that was.
yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
So we will be, our next meetup will be on July 9th, and we're gonna actually do it, we decided we're gonna do, if the weather is permitting, we're gonna do the next one on the actual beach.
Ooh.
Yes.
So,
That would be nice.
So do we still want to do it at 20th or?
The beach?
20th, is it, like, that's a tiny beach, isn't it?
No.
20th?
20th, no, 20th fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do it on 20th just in case.
Is
We
it
have to go to the.
is it a paid beach or?
Yes, but when we go,
Technically,
it's
but we
after.
go after.
Yeah.
Oh, after hours.
Yeah,
Okay. So
because
it's
we
evening.
don't get
It's like
there till
6:30.
6:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
depending, because I messed up in scheduling, all the different classes. We have like the tank classes, and I was trying to do a day and an evening, and then the kids and so our Wednesdays might be changing our late night to Tuesdays.
Oh, okay.
because-
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't want to be here from 10 until 7.
Oh, yeah.
So if that does happen, then
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
you might come to.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be
Yeah,
fun.
so our next one, which will be July 9th, will be on the beach, and then we'll do the one after that, we'll be back on the boardwalk. So it'll be every other one. 1 week will be on the beach, and then the next time we'll be on the boardwalk. That way, because I think there's some people who would prefer to knit on the beach. But there's also people that have difficulty getting onto the beach. So one week we'll do the boardwalk, and 1 week we'll do the beach. So
Well, is there a ramp there?
yes, I
Yeah,
believe there is.
But still,
just the sand.
getting there, yeah.
Some people have difficulty with the sand, but I know that there's some people who would like to knit on the actual beach. So we're gonna do that. So everybody will get a chance. We'll have one that'll be.
Have you
teaching
dropped?
the next week.
Your projects, honestly.
No,
That's like
Yeah.
my biggest
Because
fear.
I'm a klutz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually bring stuff that I'm not like socks
Okay.
or like dishcloths.
Easy to
or-
shake out.
Yeah,
Okay.
stuff that I'm not like. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna wash it anyway. So
This is
it's
true,
not,
yeah.
But I've never had a problem with that. And I've even knit sweaters. I've knit
I was gonna say you've
Yeah.
knit sweaters and all kinds of stuff on the beach.
knit non.
The one thing I haven't seen you knit on the beach has been a pair of socks.
No, I knit socks.
Oh.
Lots of socks on the beach.
But this is
Lots of
before
socks.
podcast.
Yes.
We're talking about
yes,
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. No. This was back when I knit everything on the beach, because I was on the beach all summer long, because little kids and easy entertainment is take them to the beach and let them play for hours.
Get tired out by the waves, yeah.
Yep. And then pack them into the car. They all fall asleep, and then yeah, bathe them and then put them to bed for the night. It's awesome.
I do miss those days.
Yeah. Now they all have jobs, so
Yeah. They're all old and,
yeah.
Is your son done? No, he just is now in college. He's going to be a sophomore.
I have one who just finished college. One graduated. Then I have he technically will be a junior because he has enough credits to be a junior.
Right.
And then my baby just became a junior in high school. Yeah. And he's just turned 16, so we celebrated his birthday since the last time. So he is getting ready to start behind the wheel.
Oh, that's fun.
My baby.
Yeah.
That's just
Yes.
Not sure how that happened, but yeah. So yeah, and they all have jobs, so they're all. Actually, I didn't have a car today, so Kiesha brought me up here because
I'm a control freak and I like to drive.
there's that too. But also, my middle son, they were working different. Like they usually work kind of the same schedule, but today is the late. My oldest had to work late, and my youngest my middle one was at a different time. So I was like, just take my car.
Yeah.
You don't have
Makes
to.
it easier that way.
Yeah, so it worked out. So they're all, yeah. I had no idea it was already 7:00, so.
Oops. Oh,
When did you get pizza ones?
For those of you that are wondering,
Sorry.
she's asking about stitch toppers.
I have no idea. I can't remember.
I also have to, this is Sarah's, and this was your mascot?
Yes. So I.
Oh,
A
my
squirrel.
God.
So
Oh my
my
gosh.
sorority's
That is
mascot is a squirrel.
Oh,
See,
that's
and that
hysterical.
probably would have been the fraternity that I went out for if it had a squirrel. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Alpha
that's
Gamma
so
Delta. Love them. And actually, last night, I after the bad day I had at work, I imbibed in a little adult activities, and I'm intoxicated shopping. And I said, I was thinking of you actually, Hope, and I was like, every time I see Hope, she's got a knitting themed shirt on or a yarn themed shirt. So I bought last night on Yarn Merch with .com. I bought a shirt, and it's got a squirrel and 3 balls of yarn.
Just say yarnmerch.com.
I sure did.
I've never heard of this.
I never heard of that.
Facebook advertised it to me, and I said, "You're done," because the 3 balls of yarn that was with the squirrel were my sorority's colors. So I said, "It's meant to be."
That's hysterical.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look
they
at
have
the 4th of July one. Isn't it adorable?
America wool T-shirt, and it's 3 different sheep.
Cute.
One's red, white, and blue, and they're knitting the flag.
These are so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
It's
So-
yarn chicken time.
Oh god,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So you're welcome for your new shopping addiction.
I know.
I love the granny square.
Don't talk to me. I'm counting.
Yep.
How cute that one is.
That is so cute.
Okay, you're not showing you guys. We're just
Yeah.
sitting here.
So
check out
yarnmerch.com.
Oh, look at the one. Unwind. And it's got the
Yarnmerch.com. There it is.
So yeah, Facebook
Wow.
advertised it to me, and I
Oh my
said, "Ooh,
gosh.
squirrel," and then I said, "Ooh, colors."
Yarnivore with the dinosaur.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta go and check them
Okay,
out.
so-
I know.
We're all gonna be
I know.
sporting the.
Yeah.
the
I want to
yarn
have one like yours though, with the squirrel.
Today, I was
Yes.
thinking about wearing one of my t-shirts, and I was like, it's just too hot. I'm wearing like the lightest thing I
Yeah.
could find. It's
No
like, This
sleeves.
is like like it's almost like seersucker, like
Yeah.
super.
Yes, I do have a retirement plan.
It's
I
pretty,
plan on
it's
knitting.
paisley.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. It's gold. It's yeah.
So
Someone put
as
a fuzzy on me.
As I, well, because I work in a school, so I don't really get paid over the summer. But as I have more disposable income, I might get a couple more shirts.
I know. Oh my gosh, I love this.
That's really cool. So I don't have anything else.
No.
Oh, we do need to talk about. We have a show coming up.
Oh
Yes.
right.
That's part of the reason that we're here today.
Yes.
Isn't that here?
Yes.
Yes.
So I told you our next Knit at the Beach is the 9th, and then on the 10th and the 11th we will be at String Theory for a trunk show. So
Yay! Come squish all the yarn and not
so
die.
it's just, are you okay?
Oh my god.
This table is cursed.
Oh my gosh. I keep.
As long it was my head, I think I was concussed.
Kind of like,
It's a solid
well, and
wood.
it feels like it should like have like a overhang.
Yes,
a little bit.
a
And it
lip.
doesn't, because this is like right.
Oh my
even though
god.
it's right, it should-
I'm gonna forget that happened tomorrow. I'm like, I'm dying. What's wrong with my knee?
What's this bruise from? I
Oh
do that
my
all
gosh.
the time. Yes, but we'll be here on. So that's a Thursday and a Friday.
Yes.
So we'll be here. Kiesha and I will both have our. She'll have her jewelry and stitch markers and things, and I will have my yarn. So I will the summer sock set. Well, I probably will have it before that, but who knows? The summer sock set will definitely be here by then.
Good.
Hopefully, as long as I can figure it out.
I'm excited for that. And then I know Kiesha bought a couple things. That was one thing I did.
Oh, we didn't talk about things we bought.
I bought a sock set.
Me too.
Me three.
That's where they all went.
And I walked in the door. I can barely talk to anybody, but I got a bag. I guess I should get up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And there's only 2 more left in the
Yes.
store, but different colors and different sizes.
Isn't that pretty?
Bags by Donna.
Bags
handmade.
by Donna.
That's very
It's gorgeous
It is gorgeous. And
because we know I love a good bag.
yeah. And it stands up.
Yeah, look at that.
Like, I don't know. She must have put a
Like a
interfacing
Yeah.
stabilizer
Yeah.
in there.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's just so bright and beautiful.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
very
it.
summery. It
Yes.
really
Yeah.
makes me think of some of the flowers and all the bright
It makes me
colors.
happy.
It does.
Oh, and I also I saw these things on the Insta, but Sarah has them here. And they're,
The cable locks, right?
yes.
So they're like an alternative to the stitch marker or the stitch stopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which will be good for me with that right
Those have
now.
been good on the ends of your
Portage?
your sleeves on the portage.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Well, so that you didn't lose, because you remember you
I
had
have that screwed.
I know, but it didn't fit unscrewed.
I know, and that's what happened before.
Yeah, so like that could be your like a backup because.
Yeah.
Huh.
She's binding off.
Wow.
Yes. Here's my hoe.
That's your ear. That's
Bring it up.
really.
We just showed this earlier, but
Yeah. She's about
it's
to have.
official. We have a hoe.
Oh. She's about to have.
I just love those galoshes.
I know. That is so cute.
Well, it's not exactly a hoe. You haven't done the heel.
Oh,
No.
right.
Oh.
It's a quarter hoe?
I'm not going to say what you could really use it for, though.
Oh, oh my goodness. Is it hot?
Put a wine bottle in. What are you guys talking about? A wine bottle?
Is it hot in here?
Or your beer wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it condensate all over the
We
place?
all have dirty minds.
What are you guys
I
thinking?
read a lot of fantasy romance with like 6'6" men.
Speaking of,
Anyway. Okay, so.
Oh my goodness. Sporting my Sarah J. Maas shirt now.
I have another whip. I'm going to show this really quick. It's
Okay.
not my whip, but I'm going to show this. So my son
I just saw a TARDIS.
has been. Oh yeah, that's his. It's his.
His skein holder.
No, it's his little nourishing pouch.
Oh, that is so
I
cute.
got it at. I actually got it for myself at Rhinebeck, and then he started knitting after, and I was just like, well. Here. No, I didn't mind giving it to him because he loves Doctor Who. So yeah, so he is working on the I'll show you. He is working on the I think it's called the Lenny. I think it's by Isabel Kramer. The information will be down below. And it's kind of a cool construction. You start off with a provisional cast on and you do some ribbing and then you pick up those stitches and knit it together and it's a free pattern, so I'm not giving anything away. So yeah, and it's got these little tree motif and it's got little baubles. So so my son Ben has been working on this and he's almost done. I think he already started he's got stitch markers in. He's already started the decreases, so he'll be done. This will probably be a finished object on the next one. The color's not quite coming out exactly right, but so this is Message in a Bottle and it's on Splendid Dk. And I think it's like I think it's really the perfect yarn for this pattern. So it really is looking good together. So yeah, he's moving right along on that.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, anything else for the good of the order? Sorry. Back in work mode. 4 more days.
You'll make it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think the storm has passed.
Yeah, it
So,
stopped
That was
raining.
pretty quick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you for joining
Yes,
us.
thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
And thank you,
So
Hope
we
and
already
Kiesha.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yes, anytime.
Yes.
It's funny with the
I'm
new
enjoying the air
light.
conditioning.
Yes, the new
You
light
can
over
see the
there,
light up there.
and then over here it's like blue.
Oh yeah, I like the new lighting.
And that is interesting. We have like the yellow side and the blue
Yes.
side.
Oh my gosh, it's like summer and winter time.
Exactly.
Oh,
Kiesha, how are you feeling today? Well, I'm feeling a little blue. Whoa. Oh my gosh, had I noticed that, I would have had a blast with that. That's crazy. It's literally, it almost
right
looks
in
like
the
there's
center.
a line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're really not in the
It's
same
like,
store.
I know it almost
I know.
looks like we're like
We're in two different stores. Yeah.
Oh, back to the Zoom days. of
Yes.
COVID.
Oh wait, like we're in the past and you guys are in the future.
There you go.
Oh my.
Whoa.
I don't know. I'd like to think that the future is brighter.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, but then this feels like kind of brighter.
No.
Ah.
I don't know.
Or you guys are someplace cold.
We
Maybe we're
are.
someplace warm.
well, yeah, earlier today.
Oh my god.
Someplace-
People are just like, oh my god, what the hell are they talking about?
We've got.
Because guess what? I bet you it won't show up.
I bet you it won't. Oh my gosh.
I didn't even think about that too.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
We've
Yeah.
got one shared brain between the 4 of us.
I know. There we go.
It's almost my bedtime.
Yeah.
It is.
Nice.
Oh.
I know, it's getting close to my new bedtime. Because somebody almost has their sleep fix thanks to the Black Mirror wing that tells me.
What is this thing?
Oh, it's Aura.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it basically yells at me, you know.
When you're supposed to sleep.
Yeah, when I'm supposed to sleep, if they don't
It would
want me
be
to
really
work out
creepy
too
if
much.
It actually yelled at you.
It sends me articles and says like. And
I
if,
know, but I'm just like,
oh yeah, it
picturing
says
going,
go to bed.
Go to bed, Kiesha.
But it says if you're stressed about your sleep score, it sent me an article.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
So it's
She
helping
was
your
stressed about
circadian
her.
rhythm.
Yes, and then it's still trying to figure out like another type of thing for my sleep or whatever. But it does have me very oddly. Like last night, I got up. I was like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. Of course, she was the last one to leave.
But I was the last one to
She was
leave. But I
like-
ran into someone and started talking to her. But I'm more direct. When was the last time you ever heard me say that? Like when we do our trips and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm always like,
Is it help for a woman of a particular age?
yes, that's the best part about
So,
it.
well,
Yeah.
then, but what happens when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning for no reason? Can you go back to sleep? Because the rain told you so.
Well, I have other things for that now. So I have it, knock on wood. It's been
Okay.
good so far. So.
Yeah, see, I'm still
Oh,
getting
should I turn
that.
this on?
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah.
talk
Oh,
about
oh,
it.
bye.